I mean, the NFL is back, Ethan. I mean, I know your Birds won week 1 against the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to give you the time of day. We're going to talk about your Eagles Cowboys first. We'll do that game. Then, how excited were you on a scale of 1 to 10 to watch that game?
Very excited, as you know. We recorded earlier that day. I was
Yep.
too happy, but the weather delay really just killed the mood. That
Yep.
was like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly I thought Dallas played a great game. I really did for the most part. I mean, even without Parsons, everyone was like, "How are they going to do? How are they going to do?" You know, Saquon Barkley was held to only 62 rushing yards, so you got to give Dallas credit for that. No Parsons. They locked up AJ Brown. The CeeDee Lamb 4 drops, of course. Jalen Hurts, played a pretty darn good game if you ask me. He didn't turn the ball over. He looked spectacular in the first half. I mean, wow. But let's hit the rewind button. Let's go right before the game started. Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott. What was going through your mind when you saw that?
I definitely screamed. I was like, "There's just no effing way we're starting the season off like this." It was after. It was right when kickoff happened. Our linebacker slash fullback Ben. I forgot his last name. Starts with V.
Mm-hmm.
He got injured.
Yep.
Tore his. Was it
Patellar.
something?
Is it
Yeah,
patellar tendon?
yeah. I think that's what he tore.
Okay. Yeah, you got
On
yeah.
the first play. I don't root for injuries, so I was like, "Oh, this is how we're starting." And then I see Jalen Carter spit on deck, and I was like, "There's just no way Jalen Carter did this like just free will. There's just no way." And then if you look at the tape, it showed Dak spit in his direction. I know spitting on someone
In his
and
direction.
spitting
Yeah.
and spitting on the ground are two
Yep.
different things.
Yeah.
With that said, I think Dak's reasoning was BS. There's just no way. I think it's Dak Prescott. I think that he was just inaccurate, so he didn't hit Jalen Carter.
You think Dak
But
Prescott would spit at Jalen Carter though? Dak
hey,
out of
hey, hey, I don't know. But he was smiling. You saw he rage baited perfectly. He's smiling. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got you." And I was just like,
yeah.
"Yeah." I was pissed
Listen,
after that.
Jalen Carter, as an NFL player on the best team in the NFL right now because they're the defending Super Bowl champions. You can't do that in a game like this, and I know he apologized, but you've had other instances in the past at Georgia where you've been in off the field issues. This type of situation here, you've got to learn from it, and he's very, very lucky that he's not getting suspended. And the only reason why he's not getting suspended is it's because it's the Philadelphia Eagles. They're a big brand, and they played the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend. Yes, you and I both know if that was a random player, oh my gosh, they would have been suspended for a game. Come on.
He technically did get suspended. He got ejected for the
Kicked
whole
out of a
game.
game though. But
No, but
listen,
that's the whole game. He didn't play
that's
one snap.
right. But now the NFL waits until because it's the new week, I guess, because he had to wait until week 1 was over. So
Yeah.
Tuesday is today. We find out that he's not suspended. Like I said, if it was any other game, if it wasn't against the Chiefs or it was a random team, he'd be suspended. Like if it was the Browns or the Panthers or the Jags, he would be suspended for a game. You and I both know.
I don't know. I don't know.
100%. You and I
We're
both
talking about
know.
what if. We're talking about what
We're
if.
talking about what ifs, but
Yeah.
overall, I thought it was a good game. You can blame CeeDee Lamb for the 4 drops, and oh my gosh, CeeDee Lamb 4 drops, but he still had 110 yards, and he was one of the reasons why they were in that game was because of him in the first half.
Yeah.
So they probably don't kick that field goal if it wasn't for CeeDee Lamb getting that catch, or was that Pickens or was that Lamb? Anyways, Lamb had a great game other than the 4 drops. I mean, when you rely on a guy like that much, it's so hard. But this is my biggest thing about football, and I want to hear your opinion as well. I hate when it comes down to a one last play or a play like that. Like, for example, the Gators played against USF this past Saturday, and there was a play where the ball went through Vernell Brown's hands, like for example, the go routes. When you're in those types of plays, those are so hard to convert because you're relying so heavily on your big name receiver. I know you're paying CeeDee Lamb a bunch of money. I know Justin Jefferson has been in situations like that. Jamar Chase, AJ Brown, but let's call a simpler play. I know maybe you saw something open on that side of the field. Great, but why can't we call something more of a simple play? Like we were talking about this last week with the Texas Ohio State game in week 1. Like call a simpler play for that quarterback. Why does it have to be such a difficult type play to convert on? Like you're putting yourself in a very tough position as it is. Great, you converted on it, but now you don't, and you're like, we could have called a better play than that. Do you see what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I don't think that play was that bad. In my opinion, I thought it was a really good play because he beats Cooper DeJean, and then right before Reed
Right.
Blankenship got there, it was a perfect ball.
So
He
you're
just
thinking
dropped
you're
it.
thinking it's more on the receiver. The receiver, it's his job to catch that ball more than
Yeah.
anything. Even if it's not
Yeah.
the greatest throw by Dak, because it wasn't the best
Let,
throw.
let's be honest though. You could say it's that one play. I think CD had two other plays. He had one that slipped through his
Yep.
hands,
Yep.
and then he had the other one that was legit.
Yeah.
He had it. He beat Quinion, and he dropped it. So
Yeah, I'm with you. Javonte Williams played a great game too. 2 touchdowns. Nobody was really expecting that. Javonte Williams was a stud his
he
rookie
looked like
year
he looked like
before his
his ACL
injuries.
injury.
Absolutely. Yes, I was like watching the game. I'm like, he looked good. Like that
Yeah.
was one thing I was impressed by. I was like, the Cowboys offense looked good. Their defense couldn't stop Hurts in the first half at all. Their secondary was very meh at times, but like you said, the weather delay killed that entire game. Killed the entire
Yeah.
vibe of the game. And then Miles Sanders fumbling the ball.
Double
My
agent.
God.
Double agent Miles Sanders.
Man, I was like, and he was an Eagle too, so you know about Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
And I was like, that killed the whole momentum of the game. Whole momentum of the game, that fumble there. And then I couldn't stay awake for the rain delay or the lightning delay. I was like,
You didn't
this
miss anything.
I don't know what I was like, I don't know what time this game is gonna reoccur or come back on. And then I was like, I watched the highlights in the morning. But anything else you want to talk about that game, or we're moving on to to the next game?
Now, moving on to the next game. We don't need to talk about the W's.